How much longer are we going to allow Eric DaCosta to tell us we're not going to bring in vets, we're not going to bring in good talents because we are happy with our guys. We are happy with our young talents.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up. Hey.
Bro, enough is enough. What is going on, Ravens flock? My name is Drastic, and I want to welcome you guys back to another video on our YouTube channel, Flocking Ravens. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about today's game against the Buffalo Bills. Now, I can't tell you how you're supposed to feel about this game because every person reacts different in every situation. You can react like this.
I'll be 46 this year, y'all. And we ain't even sniffed that thing. We haven't sniffed it, bro. I'm tired of being talked about.
Or you can react like this.
You okay? Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
However you decide to react to this loss, I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. Like I said in my short video, this Baltimore Ravens team is only getting better every single year. Unlike other teams in the NFL, like the Steelers, like the Browns, like the Jets, like the Bears.
Oh! Sit your dumb ass down, you ain't make it.
This Ravens team has a generational quarterback.
I'm not fucking leaving.
And that quarterback only gets better every single time. I mean, you see Lamar Jackson working on his craft every single year. Because every single flaw that you want to point out, Lamar Jackson during the offseason is working on improving that little flaw that he may have, just so that the following season he comes back better and stronger. Maybe that's not enough to convince you that everything is going to be okay, but let me tell you, there isn't many quarterbacks in the NFL that are constantly getting better every single year. That's not to say that there aren't any quarterbacks getting better every year, but there are very few. And Lamar Jackson fits into those few quarterbacks that gets better every single year. As long as we have Lamar Jackson as our quarterback, we will always have a ticket to the dance.
You got him. I can't believe you have them, Jerome.
Oh, wait, hold on, Dina. What? You done forgotten my name?
And we will always have a 90% chance of winning the AFC North. Speaking on 90, shout outs to Mr. 0-4 in the playoffs. I honestly don't even know how any Steelers fans finds the courage to talk shit on the Ravens after they were a first round exit.
You darkness, you black midnight evil mother black magic darkness. Wrong darkness. Yeah. Delirious mother. You were cold as ice.
Just like everyone predicted, first round exit. It's crazy the amount of meat riding that I saw from these Steelers fans. And what's crazy is that they waited till the very last second of the game to talk their shit. And there were even some Steelers fans leaving multiple comments in our videos. And I'm over here like, if you don't shut your I'm a island boy ass up, I'ma send Isaiah Likely to stiff arm your sorry ass team once again. But anyways, like I said in the beginning of my video, I can't tell you guys how to react to this loss. I can't tell you guys how to feel after this loss. But all I'm going to tell you guys is don't let this loss mess up your whole week. Don't let this loss mess up your night, the rest of your night, right? This is not that bad, guys. Because look, I didn't say this publicly on my videos because I was just trying to be, the Ravens fans that I want everybody to be. It is, we're going to win to the very end, right? But I'm going to admit one thing. After I saw the Chiefs versus the Texans game, there was no way we were going to win next week against the Chiefs. Here's why. The refs are way too invested in this three-peat run for the Chiefs. They're not letting any team get over the Chiefs. It's gotten so bad that they're not even trying to hide it anymore. You have the announcers just calling out the refs on just the horrible flags that they're throwing. And you even have like ex NFL players tweeting about it, just how horrible of a call this and that is, right? So, with that being said, there is no way that they're letting the Baltimore Ravens beat the Chiefs and stop them from three-peating, right? So, with this win, I would have took it and I would have just hoped for the best, right? But I wouldn't have gone into the Chiefs game with the mindset that I knew we were going to win that game. Not because I don't think our team is better than theirs, but it's hard to go against a team and the refs at the same time. So with that in mind, I was thinking like, okay, if we win this game, great, but I think that might be as far as we get. And to be quite honest, I don't think the Bills are going to be able to get the job done next week. And not because they're not a good team, but because, like I said earlier, I think the refs are way too invested in the roads to three-peat for Kansas City. But anyways, that does not concern us, so we're not going to keep talking about that. Let's get back to our game against the Buffalo Bills. Look, guys, there is a lot of blame to go around. There is actually plenty of blame to go around. And I'm only saying this because I'm looking at social media and I'm finding a lot of fans that are only putting the blame on one person. I even decided to look at different Ravens content creators to see who are they going to put the blame on. Is it going to go around or is it just going to go specifically on one person? And one channel that really stuck out to me is this guy.
This man really sold the game, bro. That's crazy to me, bro. So, Lamar had the 2 touchdowns. Like I said, he would have 2 touchdowns. I thought we would score around 28, 25, whatever points. Oh my gosh, this man Andrews is horrible, bro. Horrible.
Surprise, surprise. He's one of those fans that is going to put the blame on only one player and one player only. Now, don't get me wrong. Mark Andrews definitely deserves some of the blame, but I'm not going to sit here and act like he's the only person to blame. Just for once, I would love for this guy to stop slurping on Lamar Jackson's meat, bro, and just hold him accountable for just one time. Now, Flock, hear me out. Before you finish writing your comments, I am not saying that Lamar Jackson is the only blame for this loss. Just like I said earlier, Mark Andrews deserves some of the blame. That also goes for Lamar Jackson. If it wasn't for Lamar Jackson's, what was it, like 3 turnovers? We would not be in any position to have to play from behind. And if there is any quarterback that I would trust to play from behind and give us the best winning chance, for me personally, that is Lamar Jackson. And he did that. But, unfortunately, that's where Mark Andrews let us down. Because twice, right? Obviously with the fumble, right? But then after that, not catching that easy catch for the 2-point conversion. So Lamar did his part. He made up for his mistakes by at least bringing us back into the game. But it was Mark Andrews at the very end that let this team down. Mark, love you, bro, but I gotta hold everybody accountable. And at the end of the game, it was on you. Now, another person that we have to hold accountable is John Harbaugh. And I've been saying this all season long. John Harbaugh made the awful mistake of going for 2 early in the game. And the moment I saw that, I was yelling, take the points, take the points. Had he just took the 1 point, it would have been a 7-point game, right? A 1-score game, 7 points. Lamar Jackson would have made a comeback, and then we kicked the extra point. And then from there, I trust our defense to make the stop and hopefully not even allow Buffalo to get a field goal, right? Take it to overtime. But because Harbaugh decided to get cute and go for 2, there was no reason to do that. There was plenty of time left. I mean, this was in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. And then on top of that, John Harbaugh decides to run Derrick Henry 9 times in the first half.
You can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
Bro, When are you going to learn? And I don't want to hear that this is on Todd Monken, because we've been seeing the same issues even before Todd Monken stepped into our building, okay? This is a John Harbaugh issue. He trusts Justice Hill way more than he does Derrick Henry.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Why the hell did you bring on Derrick Henry if you're not going to use him, especially in the playoffs? You heard all the rumors of how dangerous he is in the playoffs. It's not about the yards. It's about the touches. You give Derrick Henry more touches, he's going to get better and better throughout the game.
Give it to me!
And then John Harbaugh decided to put in Derrick Henry a little bit more in the second half. And trust me, the flock appreciates that. But that wasn't enough, because you saw Justice Hill out there way more than you saw Derrick Henry on that field. And that doesn't make sense to me or the flock, because especially in crucial moments, right? Third and long, third and shorts. Bro, put Derrick Henry on that field. Put him on that field, because even if you don't plan to give the ball to Derrick Henry, just his presence alone is going to open up the passing game or the running play for Lamar Jackson. Whatever play you're trying to run, it's going to help. But putting in Justice Hill in that game, in that play, makes no sense, bro. You are actually making it so much easier for the defense to make a stop. And now let's talk about this O-line. I mean, you guys were getting praised all week long, not just from the flock, but from the media, from other fans of other teams. All week long, I saw nothing but praise to our O-line. I mean, everyone was saying how big and tough we are, right? But all of that just for you guys to go into Buffalo and get punched in the mouth.
Okay. Your total is $96.59.
Now, I understand that it was snowing and the weather was not in your favor, but the Buffalo Bills O-line played in the same exact weather as you guys did, and they definitely made more of an impact. You could really feel their presence, right? So there is no excuse for you guys not to protect Lamar and just play god awful. This team got off to a great start on the first drive with that Rashad Bateman touchdown. But after that touchdown, it was just like the Ravens checked out. This Ravens team on both sides was out there playing with that John Harbaugh mentality, right? That mentality where, okay, if we lose, it doesn't matter. On to next week. Our defense took way too long to fix their issues, because it shouldn't take coming back from the half for you guys to finally show up.
For real?
I'm still here.
For real, Skip?
Had you guys showed up in the second quarter, even in the first quarter, bro, we would not be in the situation we ended up being in the fourth quarter. How much longer are we going to allow John Harbaugh to hurt this team with the personnels that he has out there? I mean, why is Brandon Stevens still playing on this team? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh on him.
I want to go home. I don't want to. I want to go home!
But, bro, at some point, you just got to accept that he is not good. Right now, this year, for whatever reason, he is not good. Sit him out. And that brings me to my next point, Eric DeCosta. How much longer are we going to allow Eric DeCosta to tell us we're not going to bring in vets, we're not going to bring in good talents because we are happy with our guys. We are happy with our young talents.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up. Hey.
Bro, enough is enough. You can't tell me that you saw Brandon Stevens all training camp, all offseason, playing great, and out of nowhere, here comes the regular season, and all of a sudden, he's complete garbage? Stop. When is this going to stop, bro? I know you guys saw just how awful he was playing during training camp. So why not bring in real talent? A vet maybe. I don't know, but there is no excuse for the same mistakes, bro. David Ojabo doesn't make the team. Like, you can't tell me you didn't see all of these signs in training camp. If you didn't, then what the hell are you guys doing in training camp? We can't keep taking John Harbaugh's word for everything, bro. You have to use your eyes too. You have to see things for yourself. If you see something is not good, bro, fix it.
Say something to you as a friend. You suck.
right?
Forget about what John Harbaugh says, bro. Fix it. But those are just a few that comes to mind right now because I'm doing this on the fly. I didn't write anything down. I'm just talking about these things as they come to mind, right? And those are all the negative things that I could think about, but there is also a lot of positive. Let's begin with Lamar Jackson. Like I said earlier in my video, he is getting better and better every single year. So I don't know how he's going to get better, but I could bet money that next year he is going to get better. It's hard. It's going to be hard to top what he did this year, but trust me, he's going to find a way to top whatever he did this year, come back next year and do it 10 times better. And of course, you already know everybody's going to try and downplay the comeback from Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, with the exception of that drop from Mark Andrews. Keep in mind, guys, Lamar Jackson is still young. There is plenty of years left in Lamar Jackson's greatness. I mean, we're going to witness his greatness for plenty more years to come. And everybody knows it. And that's why they hate on Lamar Jackson. Not because they truly think that he can't win in the playoffs. Not because they truly think he will never win a Super Bowl. It's the simple fact that they know Lamar Jackson will eventually get a Super Bowl ring. And he is still very young and has a lot of time left in his career. I mean, when you take a look at the Browns, they don't know what they're going to do at the quarterback position, especially with all that wasted money on Deshaun Watson. Their whole franchise is up in the air right now. And when you take a look at the Steelers, that's even worse. Their whole franchise is in all types of shambles, okay? Not just who's going to be their quarterback or who's going to be their wide receiver, but you're looking at who's going to be their head coach. Like, that's how bad that franchise is. And then you take a look at the Bengals. As long as Lamar Jackson is healthy, the Bengals do not make the playoffs. This is a fact. It's not my opinion. It's a fact. And then you have other teams outside of the AFC North, and I'm over here like, I mean, do their opinions really matter?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
You're telling me that I'm going to take a Lions fan's opinion serious? A New York Jets fan's opinion serious? A Bears fan's opinion serious? Like, miss me with all that. Another positive to take away from this game is Justin Tucker. I think it's pretty safe to call him Mr. Automatic again. For now, because we obviously have to see what's going to happen in the preseason and during the regular season, right? But as of now, I think he's somewhat earning his nickname back, right? So we'll call him Mr. Automatic for now. We saw some great signs of improvement from Justin Tucker, especially with these weather conditions. Justin Tucker, Mr. Automatic, keep doing your thing. Keep this up, especially for next preseason, regular season, and so on, right? These are the signs that we love to see from Justin Tucker. And another positive takeaway from the game is Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely is another player just like Lamar Jackson that is getting better and better every single season. Every single game, every single snap. So I'm not saying that to say that we don't need Mark Andrews anymore, because Mark Andrews, in my eyes, he is still a very good, solid player. Now, of course, he let us down in this game, but you could say the same thing about Zay Flowers last year. Does that mean that we should have got rid of Zay Flowers last year? No. Everybody has an off game every now and then, okay? Even last year, I can't remember, but it wasn't just Zay Flowers that had that fumble. There was other players that had, like, crucial drops, right? So that's not to say that those players are awful, that they shouldn't be on this team. None of that. I think Isaiah Likely is a great player. He's getting better. And Mark Andrews, he's going to bounce back. I mean, look at what Zay Flowers did after last season's playoff. 1,000 yards. He had a 1,000-yard season. So Mark Andrews, I'm not saying he's going to get a 1,000-yard season, but I'm sure this is going to stick with him for the remaining of the offseason. And coming into the next season, he's going to get better. He's going to work harder. And he's going to show out for the Ravens like he always does. Now, the next positive takeaway from this game is Rashad Bateman. He deserves all his flowers, bro. As a matter of fact, you know what? All the flowers. You deserve all the flowers, bro. He is so underrated. Like, it's crazy. Okay? I need a 1,000 yard season from Rashad Bateman next season. I need it. And how great would it be if Lamar Jackson gets Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman both a 1,000 yard season next year? Like I said, Lamar gets better and better every season. So that's not a crazy take. It could happen. It could definitely happen. And we can't close out this video without giving props to Kyle Van Noy. Yo, Kyle Van Noy just had a crazy, crazy season, okay? Regular season and postseason. So shout outs to Kyle Van Noy. I know he's already hitting the 32-year mark, but I wouldn't be mad if he comes back. Call me crazy, but I would not be mad if he comes back, even just for that vet role, right? Just for him to bring that attitude, that energy, because, yo, he brings the energy every single game. And just like Derrick Henry, he's not slowing down. He's really not. And last and final positive takeaway from this game, I have to admit when I'm wrong, and I was one of those content creators that criticized Ronnie Stanley heavy during the offseason, last year during the regular season, the playoffs, all that. Ronnie Stanley played a full season, a full healthy season, and he made it to the postseason. And not only that, but he pretty much played as his old Pro Bowl Ronnie Stanley self. Now, I don't know, I can't remember if he made a Pro Bowl or not, but, yo, he was pretty damn close to it. So, shout-outs to Ronnie Stanley. Shout-outs to our rookie, Rosen Garner. I can never say your name, bro. I don't know why, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I hope you guys know who I'm talking about. If not, I'm going to put a picture somewhere here to let you guys know who I'm talking about. Shout-outs to you, bro, because for a rookie, you played your ass off. Now, I'm not going to lie. In the beginning of the season, I was not feeling it. Bro, I was not feeling it your first couple of games.
Boo this man!
I was saying, bro, get this guy out of my field. I didn't like it one bit. I'm not going to lie. But near the end, the fourth quarter of the season, bro, I like it. I like what I see, bro. So shout outs to you, rookie, bro. I can only imagine next season is going to be better. Yo, hold up. I am not going to end this video without giving a shout outs to Marlon Humphreys, bro. What a season, bro. What a season. Comeback player of the year. Not playing. But, no, bro. What a season. For Marlon Humphrey and Kyle Hamilton. Bro, both of these dudes, bro. What a season they had, bro. Shout outs to Marlon Humphrey. Shout outs to his podcast. Shout outs to Kyle Hamilton. I'm just realizing I'm mentioning a lot of players from our defense. And none of them could have a great season if it wasn't for their coordinator. So shout outs to Zach Orr. Because obviously we got off to a rocky start, right? Nobody was feeling the first couple of games. We were like, yo, we just made a big mistake. Why did we pick him to be our coordinator? Including myself, right? I was worried. But he turned things around, right? And I think that it's okay to be wrong every now and then, but you got to admit when you're wrong, okay? And I was wrong, and most of the flock was wrong because let's not pretend like the entire flock was out here supporting Zach Orr to get better, to keep his job and all that. No. Majority of the flock was asking for his job, bro. Asking for this guy to be out of Baltimore. Expelled from Baltimore, bro. That's how bad it got. But he fixed his mistakes and he put this defense on the map. But anyways, flock, that's it for today. I can't say that this loss didn't hurt, but I'm not upset about it. And I hope that you don't let this game ruin the rest of your week, the rest of your day, the rest of your night, and so on, right? Because I'm telling you guys, we're going to come back stronger next year. And as long as Lamar Jackson is our quarterback, we always have a ticket to the dance. Believe that. Believe that. We're going to be making more videos. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure to do so now. Make sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Make sure at the end of your comment, you leave hashtag FlockGang. And with that, I'm going to see y'all in the next video.